under extraordinary strange circumstances, accidents, killed. Sometimes Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis are killed, like that. So, where did they go? We don't know. Wherever they went, it is better than where they were before. That's for sure. Jai Radhalanani Swara, Jai Varnatai, Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, Ki Jai. Wherever they gone, it's better. Krishna makes sure that the devotee is never lost. He says it, he promises it in the 6th chapter, that in 6th chapter, verse number 40, that one who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. So they will always, Krishna will always encourage them. Where they went where Krishna wanted. If you know their bhava, then they progressed on that bhava. It's very interesting. And sometimes vratas like Hari Bodhini Ekadasi just happen, Uttana Ekadasi. Krishna becomes so satisfied by one performance of Uttana Ekadasi nicely that Krishna is ready to give himself to that devotee. What to speak of liberation? It's amazing. Krishna, who's serving who? We're trying to do our service, right? But every one of us, our mind is chanchal and, oh, this problem and that problem, oh, we can't stay focused. But Krishna, when he makes a decision, it gets done. He's most efficient. So it just said the Shakti. Whatever he wants, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad says, gets done. And he does it really efficiently. And he does it really thoroughly. And he asks, just chant our names more. It's like throwing the gauntlet down on you. Are you ready to take a challenge? Do this. That's a big thing. Hey, it doesn't matter any relationship you want of Krishna. If you don't chant rounds really deeply, you're not going to see neither gopis or manjaris. I'm sorry. But we want it. All right, we've heard it. So if you want Shringar relationship, Sriji, Radharani will come. Chandra, they're servants. Lalita, Vishaka, Padma, Shaiva, they're servants. We'll grab you. We'll help you. Okay? They are in charge. They're doing pariksha. When you pass their test of sincerity, they will ask Krishna, Krishna, this person is very sincere. You should be merciful. Next, if you want Vatsalya, then Nanda and Yashoda are in charge. And Krishna says, whatever they say, no problem. You know? Like that. Because if you get their mercy, they will ask Krishna. Like Purushottamadi Mas, coming up next, is 2012. 16 times better than Kartik. Same vrata, 16 times more valuable. Purushottamadi Mas. So, if you do it in Nandagaon, Vrindakund happens to be in that orbit, then the benediction is Nanda Baba will take you by the finger and introduce you to his son. Hey, that's a great deal, you know? That's a great deal. So Nanda Baba's in charge. If you want Sakya, then Daudi's in charge. And Krishna says it. Me and all the boys, we just do whatever Balaram says. You know, he's in charge. Krishna is Chatur. He's doing pariksha. If Balarama says this person is sincere, then Krishna should give mercy. You'll get Balarama's mercy and Krishna's mercy. Just see. Just like Satyaraj mentions in that book, Vaishnavi, that that people want to give up their bodily conception of life and serve the Lord. Some people want to give up their Purusha Abhiman and become Manjaris. There was a story of one girl named Srimati. She wanted to give her street vibhava and become a Saka. She approached her parents. And I need a guru who was absorbed in Sakya. 150 years ago in Vraj, that was Krishnanandji Maharaj. And so her parents approached him. And Indian society is really, really strict, much more strict than nowadays. I've taken a vow. I can't see the face of a woman. Oh, please be merciful to our daughter. So he wrote the Hare Krishna mantra on a piece of paper and gave it to her parents. Your daughter can accept this as her initiation. Imagine it. She chanted and chanted. After some time she thought, unless I get Guru Deva Sangha, how will I develop love for Krishna and Balarama? but he would not move his vow. She did another vrata, it's called Asuriya Pasha. I am not going to let the sun see me. She waited in the morning, bathed in Jamunaji. When the sun rose, she was inside the house. When the sun went down, she would go in the market. 3 years of that. By the time she was 11, her body was ridden with tuberculosis. Dauji came into the mind of Krishnananji Maharaj and said, your disciple is beyond the bodily conception of life, completely absorbed in Sakya. You may break your vow. So he called her with all the other devotees to hear Hari Katha. And then at one point she goes, Prabhu, he said, Kanam and Dauji are calling us to come and play. Can I go play? And Maharaj started to cry, understanding his disciple is getting ready to leave. Yes, Bhaiya, you can go and play, and we'll come soon. Then she left. That was described. So, and if you want Gauravadasya, then Patrak and Raktak, those who serve in Vraja, in Gauravadasya, they'll be your group leaders, whatever they say. Krishna has no objection. Krishna is Chatur. He's doing Pariksha. Do you notice that he put this Kama Gayatri, the last Gayatri? Do you notice that? You know what that means? You know what that means? This means that Krishna is doing Pariksha. He wants to know, if I put my Gayatri at the last, will you chant it very attentively? He's a very clever fellow. He's a very clever fellow. What do you want? You want to chant attentively or what? Very clever fellow. So it's the same thing. The Vishnu Murtis were worshipped, and it's worshipped with Tulsi. There is so much ocean that you would speak about her. We haven't got time. Time is running out. Therefore, we're going to give a very small synopsis. Vrinda Devi is the essence of everything in Vrindavan. Raj, and one of the stained glass panels, the first one I put, is about Mukunda Das in Gauranga Leela. It says, the shloka from Gauraganadish Dipika says, Brajadi Karini Yasid Vrinda Devi Tunamata Sasri Mukundo Daso Adya Kandavaso Prabhu Priya. That Vrinda Devi, who was the boss of Vrindavan, Adhikarani, the president, the authority of Vrindavan, whose name is Vrinda Devi, manifested herself in Gauranga Leela as Mukunda, who was very dear to the Lord. Like that. Raja Adhikarani. Adhikarani means she's the only girl you have to think of. If you think of her, then Radharani will come for free. Then Krishna Balaram will come for free. The whole of Vrindavan, Navadvip will come for free. By her power. That's how powerful she is. And there's no service in this world, any Vishnu Murti, that is successful without Tulsi. Therefore, I mentioned they were decorated with all nice Tulsi. Like that. But it's interesting about it, because some devotees need Tulsi at all times of day for service of Vishnu. There's Hari Bhakti Vilas quotes a verse from Vayu Purana. In the section, chapter 7, section, I think it's like 753, 54, the forbidden times to collect Tulsi. Sanatana Pad quotes a verse from the Vayu Purana that if Tulsi leaves are not available, circumstantially, then you can touch a Tulsi stick as an offering of Tulsi. Or Dhyan Karo, you can meditate on her, you can invoke her name. Well, this means that you don't have to collect Tulsi at wrong times. Office hours only. Hers, not ours. This means, and it means morning, I heard, sunrise to noon, not any other time. What about me? Take dry leaves that fall from her body naturally, falls on the floor, doesn't matter, wash them off, use them. Okay? Dry stuff, touch Tulsi sticks to the Lord, or break them up and put them on the boga. Invoke her name. That is very convenient. Sometimes like you're changing water cups for the deity, and where's the Tulsi leaf? You don't got a Tulsi leaf. Dan Karo, you just chant her name. You invoke her presence. She's there. And then put, like that. You have to invoke her name. Well, it's really good. Invoke her name by heart. I really like that verse. And if you offer it to the demigods, now if you go to temples, sometimes in India you go to Shivalayams, sometimes they're Durga temples, whatever, and the pujaris, nobody studies Shastra anymore, right? So they, we have to give Charanama to the people that come. Give them Tulsi. Well, you give Tulsi to a demigod, then you become the killer of a cow, killer of a Brahmin, the violator of the bed of the spiritual master, the Sanskrit says. Yeah. I put that shloka there, just for them. I put that shloka on the wall, just for them.